Hi children, best wishes to everybody. Today I am here with a new topic, that is representing real numbers on the number line. See, already we know like many type of numbers we used to represent it on the number line. Like you might be knowing how to represent the integers, right? And then we know how to represent the rational numbers. Even some of the numbers, irrational number also we have learned how to represent, like root 2, root 5. These are also we have learnt already how to represent it. And the next one, even decimal also we know. Decimal also can be represented. So when we say the decimal here, if it is like simple decimal, means having one digit after the decimal, we know how to do it. Suppose if it is 3.4, it is very simple to do it. Just you will draw the number line, and we know the number is lying between 3 and 4. So between 3 and 4, we will make 10 equal parts. In that the fourth part, we will make it as 3.4. So these all we know already. Suppose consider some other type of example. Suppose I am saying 3.4, 3.426. This way the number is given to you and you have to represent it on the number line. So that's what today we are going to discuss. So how to do it? Yes, as if it is single digit number, directly you can do it. But whenever after the decimal there are 2 digits or 3 digits, even 4 digits also can be done. But there we are going to visualize a little bit bigger with the help of magnifying glass. Just you are going to imagine that you have the glass in your hand and you are going to magnify that number. Suppose if you are taking, we know that this number is going to be between 3 and 4. So you are going to magnify the numbers. What are the numbers are there between them, and you can be able to identify like, okay, these are the numbers. Magnify means in the mind, not with the glass, right? Then when you see with the glass, definitely the number which is drawn there, that only will be visible. But mentally you have to imagine, magnify your level, that what can be the numbers and where will be the number. Okay, so let us do it now one by one. It's very simple. And before that, let's see what is the definition of that. Means actually here, this magnifying, with the help of the magnification, we are going to draw the number line. That's why this method is called process of successive magnification. Okay, so the process of visualization of representation of numbers on the number line through the magnifying glass is called a successive magnification. Okay, so representing the numbers with the help of your magnifying glass you are going to do. So that type is called a magnification, successive magnification. So let's take one example and let us discuss now how to draw it. So I am taking your textbook example first, that is 2.665. Okay, I think now the definition is no need. Okay, see, example, it is given 2.665. Yes, now step number 1, you should identify this number is between which two numbers. So it's very clear. This is after 2 and before 3. If you think about the number line, the number is after 2 and before 3. So let us draw that one first. Step number 1, after 2. So 2 I am taking here and then 3 over here. So now between this 2 and 3, I am going to make it 10 equal parts. Like first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this will be 10. So this way. Now if you want to write it in the decimal form, like this will be 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, then next it will be 3. So just see now. Now the number which is required, that is, we are going to take only the first 2 digits, that is 2.6, we are going to locate over here. So where it is? Over here. This one, 2.6, this number, this is the place. So now where you are getting the 2.6, that one, and then the next number 2.7, because you know that your number is over here, right? means 2.6 only is here, but you want 2.66. So for that one, what you are going to do? The next two number, that is 2.6. After that, which you have, that you are going to take and you are going to magnify that. Okay, so these two numbers I am going to take, 2.6 and 2.7. So same way, between these two also we are going to make 10 equal parts. Here I am taking this one, that is 2.6, and here I am taking 2.7. So between these two again you are going to magnify. Okay, so magnify means between these two there are 10 equal parts. So first one 2.61, 2.62, 63, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this will be the 10th one. Right? Yes. Now just see here, write the decimal. First one is 2.61. Yes, 2.6. After that 61. Then 2.62, 2.63, 2.64, 2.65, 2.66, 2.67, 2.68, and this 2.69, and then 2.7 you have. Yes. Now just see which number I told. 2.66 you are going to take. So where it is? This over here. 2.66. Now 2.66 and just next to that, that is 2.67. That two number you are going to take. There you are going to search the number which is over here. Right? So again the same way. So between these two, same case, 10 equal parts you will make. So here this one, this number you will take here, that is 2.66, and here you will take 2.67, and between this, as usual, 10 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the last one you have over there. Okay. Yes. Now just write the decimal. First one will be 2.6. I will take here what number you have? 2.66. So 2.661 you will take, and the next one 2.662, 2.663, 2.664, 2.665. 2.667, sorry, 6, and then 2.667, 2.668, 2.669. Okay, done. Now just see where is the number. Actually, what is the number? 2.665. Where it is? Over here. So this is the way. Means we finally got the number, that is this place, 2.665. Okay, children, I think it is very clear to everybody. All of you understood, I think.